Hey there, my name is Julian and welcome to Memberscript 118. So in this one, what we want to do is save the most recent IP address that the user was logged into to their Memberstack user in a custom field. So the first thing that I want to say about this is when doing this, please be careful. So when you have this, when this IP address is being saved, all that's happening is it is going from the user's computer, of course, into Memberstack. It's sent directly there, which means the only people who could view that or access that are one, the user themselves, or two, anyone with access to your Memberstack admin dashboard. So I am no expert on data privacy laws, any implications that may have. Please do your own due diligence on that. That being said, what this will allow you to do is a couple things. One is, of course, see the country, the location, rough location that user is logged in on. And along with that, you can do things like once this is updated, you can send an email saying, hey, your device has been logged in to a new IP address. Make sure this is you. If not, reset your password, blah, blah, blah. So it is a pretty cool thing that you can have, and it is really, really easy. So first things first, what you're going to want to do is create a Memberstack custom field. My recommendation, just to make it easier, would be to name it last space IP because the code is set up to send it. Now I'm going to show you if for whatever reason you can't make it last IP or if you want it to just be IP or anything like that. I'll show you in just a second how you can change that. But first things first, what I want to show you is this. So here we are, and as we can see, it is saying your most recent IP address is blah, blah, blah. And this is just pulling from a custom field in Memberstack. It's just data ms member last IP. So there's nothing special you need to do to display that. Now, let's say I go ahead and change my VPN to be, instead of Albania, let's go ahead and set it to Australia, another country that starts with an A. There we go. All right, so now we can see it's this 103, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to refresh. And on the first refresh, more than likely, it's not going to actually change what's written here. It's just updating it in Memberstack. But if I go ahead and refresh it again, it should show the updated field. So I'm just going to refresh a couple times. There we go. Okay, so now as we can see here, the most recent IP address is showing to me. If I go into Memberstack, I will be able to see that most recent IP address. And that is it. Again, what you want to do with this is up to you, and due diligence as well on data privacy is up to you. Now, how you go ahead and implement that, and I'm going to show you the code, is very simple. First things first, you need the code for Memberscript 118. If you're watching this on the Memberstack site, go ahead and copy it. You should see get code, click copy. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to the description. There's going to be a link to the page on the Memberstack site where you can copy this code. And then what you're going to want to do is paste it. So my recommendation would be if you have different parts of your site, one is for everyone, like a marketing site, one is logged in, you can only add it to those pages, or you can add it site-wide. It's up to you. Now, just to explain to you what this code does, the first thing it does is it asks Memberstack, give me info on the current member. If there is no info, meaning that there's no member logged in, it's just going to do nothing. So as we can see here, that's this part of the code, which is commented out. It would say no member is currently logged in. Now, I left this here so that you can know where to edit the code in case you want to go ahead and add something into here for it to, let's say, display a message, display an element, whatever it is that you want. Then, if there is a member, what it's going to do is first get their IP address and compare it to the most recent IP address in their system. If the IP address is the same, so they're logging in from the exact same IP address, then it is going to say it's not going to do anything. It's not going to make unnecessary API calls. It's just going to stop. It's going to do nothing. And again, you can change this code if you want to change the behavior. Then if it does check the IP address, it says this is the last one and this is the current one and they're not the same, it is going to run this. It is going to update the current member with the new IP address. And again, if you want it to do anything in addition or tell the member this is a new IP address, then just you can have that JavaScript for that right here. So it's a super short script with minimal API calls, so it should be pretty good. And that is it. If you have any questions, just let me know in the Memberstack 2.0 Slack in the Memberscripts chat channel. That's a tongue twister. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.